When we look at the question number 17, this is the condition. This just testing us another very common tested area about conditional statement, which is you should have the abilities to tell the differences between the two conditions. Because I tell my student very clearly, there's only two conditions, which is sufficient and necessary. So you should have the ability to tell the sufficient means if A happen, then B definitely happen. Necessary means if A is not happen, then B definitely cannot happen. So that is two basic conditions that we have in our conditional statement. But to be wary is that during our common or daily languages, people are not always saying by saying if A then B, or if I'm not going to have A, then I'm not going to have B. People normally not saying that, right? We have the multiple different type of the languages to describe the conditional statement. So as the good knowledge about conditional statement, you should have the ability to tell, no matter what's the format of the languages, we should have the ability to tell, is that condition is sufficient or is necessary? For example, like this one. Like, look at the first sentences. Her only chance of persuading her is that if Sarah's brother Sam is to play in the school band. So in this one, during my classes, I give a lot of the different formats to teaching a student how to tell it. We can find out actually this is a condition, this is necessary condition, which means from these sentences we know is that if it's not playing in the school band, then we cannot persuade Rhino to be in the band, to be in the school play. That is from these sentences what we can get. The correct understanding about these sentences if it's a necessary condition, which means no play in the school band, gonna be no chance to persuade Rhino to play in this to be in the school play. So that is the ones that we know to correct understanding about this conditional statement. Then look at the next one. Even a very talented musician has been turned away. You need to impress the teacher at the audition to stand a chance. So this is another format to showing us the necessary condition, which means if you do not impress the teacher, then you do not have a chance. All right, this is another understanding of the necessary condition. But be careful. For necessary condition, we only know that if A is not happen, then B is not happen. Okay, but when you have A, is that guaranteed B will happen? The answer is no, definitely, right? We don't know. To be more precisely, is we don't know. It's maybe. The answer is maybe, which means if I do not impress the teacher, so I do not have the chance. But if I can impress the teacher, is that means you're definitely gonna have the chance? No, the answer is maybe. You may have the chance, but you might still do not have the chance, right? So here, what we know is now is if we do not impress the teacher, then we cannot have the chance to be in the school band. If we do not cannot play in the school band, then we have no way to persuade rhinos to to be in the school play. If we connecting them together, we'll find out is no impress the teacher, no stand a chance to in the school play, in the school band. If there's no chance in the school band, then we have no chance to persuade. Okay, that is how we're using the necessary conditions. Okay, so if in this way we can find out the correct answer should be C. Sam do not express the teacher. So, but he still got the chance to make a rhino still come to the show. Now, because no impress teacher, no chance in the school band, no play, no chance in the school band, no chance to persuade the rhinos to in the school play. That is for sure. We know for sure it's true. Yeah, if we know this one for sure it's true. If you cannot impress the teacher, then you have no way to persuade the rhinos to come to the show. So C is definitely not possible.